All right, so let's give you a little bit of a view on what my plan is. So let's see if I can make this work. Yeah, I can. Awesome. So this is a post by Wise Old Wizard, who creates the ship builds that I've been using, and this is a automated Vitinium fuel rod production outpost network. Now, I really don't have any interest in this XP farming setup where, okay, set things up, build things, crank out levels, and then go sell the things because you're not really playing the game. I mean, building stuff is fine. I'm going to build what I need to create this or whatever I want to have an interest to in my outposts for living, like setting up nice outposts to hang out in. But just creating things at the industrial workbench in order to get XP, to level up, to sell things just seems like you're not really playing the game. That's just my opinion. So this is kind of my goal. And this is going to require getting up to Outpost Management 4, which is going to take a lot because you got to have already 8 skills in the social tree to get there. So my goal probably will be probably commerce and gastronomy, I think, is what I'm planning to do in the social tree. We'll look at that in a second. But the minimum is Outpost Management 4. Botany, I've already got that. Scanning, we're on our way to 4. Outpost and engineering, we're not there yet. We're still at 0. And planetary habitation is lower down on the tree. We got to get to 1. And so that's kind of our goals for skilling up for now. They list payloads 4 as an option, but I'm not worried about that right now. So, um, yeah, I'll link this video in the chat. This is just a screenshot of the video showing what you need to set this up. And yeah, so that's going to be kind of our planning goal. Let's switch back to game view. Let me just close that window up because I don't need that anymore. And yeah, close that up so it doesn't show up on the screen or the noise coming in from YouTube. Although I should be isolated that from now. I haven't been doing it in post production yet, but I do have my sounds isolated now. So in OBS, I have sound from the microphone in one channel, sound from the game, the actual game Starfield, not the default sound in the operating system, coming in on another channel. And they actually get recorded to 3 channels. Channel 1 has both tracks, so that if I watch a video on my computer, it plays by default track 1 if you have multi-track in a video file. And then microphone is isolated to track 2, game is isolated as well on track 3. And that way, if I screw up with my audio levels again, I could go in and tweak them. So apologies for those videos where the audio levels are off. Now I should be able to fix that in post-production. Not that I do a lot of post-production. I pretty much just record and then upscale it in DaVinci Resolve and post to YouTube. So really my production process isn't that complicated, and I generate a thumbnail. So let's get back to things here. So with that, what we want to do, let's take a look at our options. So we're still on the run. We got to go after Marco, but I really don't want to get into too much battle right now. We're going to just kind of park that. So let's continue to do. Interesting. We should go find Andresia. Empty nest. No. Mountus, ground pounder, light in the darkness. What are our activities? Oh yeah, we should do this sedative for Dr. Darvish. We already told May we want to run the Red Mile. We don't want to run it again. Let's go do that. So what we need, let's see, we need some more sedatives. So let's just go clean up. Let's get into the lodge. And This was a bear. I think that was 3 episodes where we surveyed Jemison. We got her done. We're going to finish off Alpha Centauri here. Probably right now. So we'll put a pause to zoology. We're already at 3. We could get it to 4, I believe, but we're gonna focus our skill points on that list I showed you. All right, let's get to it, Sam. Let's do a little bit of maintenance.
Pays in property tax on this baby?
Probably a lot, I guess. All right, so let's take all those resources. I'm going to also just put these things away that I want to hold on to. Up in our room in the lodge. All right, let's put all those resources. And then we, what it was we needed? What was it? Adhesive? Sedative. We need 5 sedatives. There we go. No, actually, I'm going to use 5 of these because it seems more cool. So that should make the doctor happy. All right, so that's enough of that. Let's get up here. And in my list where I need to get up to 8 in post management, that will force me to, or up to 4 in no post management. I need to get 8 points in that tree in order to even look at outpost management. But I like the idea of having gastronomy, so cool. So kind of fits what I wanted to do, but didn't really have a need to do. All right. So that's that. Let's, with that, go talk to the good doctor in Marion at the station. Go to the clinic.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC.
Stock up. Just won't get there. Alrighty. A bit of coffee. And so yeah, that's going to be our focus. So we'll run around, do things, but that's our focus, is those skills. So let's get up, just check our status. Oh, we've got the patch. Cool. The Mark 1 suit. This is a cool suit. We're fed, we're rested, we're all good to go. All right, let's get out of here.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well.
I believe we have to do this. And that. Alright, where's that doc? Hey, Doc. Got your stuff for you.
Your next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it? We got a report of a distress call out there. But we don't have the ships to send someone that far out.
What? Oh, well, that's something we could do.
Running this facility is a challenge, even when there isn't an outbreak of some sort.
Alright.
If people would stop poking their noses into every unexploded biome in the galaxy, perhaps we'd have a little less work to do.
Well, Sorry about that. I'm an explorer, and I'm going to keep doing that. All right, here's your sedatives.
So you do. Thank you. This will directly aid our research.
Shaw and her gang are strong-arm types. Robbery, assault, murder. You know.
All right, so on the run. What did we just hear about? Find the distress call in the Sharaboy system? Where's that? Oh, that's level 65. We're not going there right now. Thank you very much. All right, so that can wait. Well, let's get this guy. Copernicus. It's level 30. Ugh. All right, back to. We've already surveyed that. This is Nerion. Let's finish up Alpha Centauri. So we've done everything in Planet 1. We've done Gagarin, which is Planet 2. Jamison's Planet 3, and we have done everything there. Olivus is the Planet 4. There's a star station there. Well, let's go to the first moon. Zamka. Is that course? Jump.
I bet Cora's...
And let's finish scanning the entire system of Alpha Centauri. All right, got our XP. Let's scan this. And so this might be a little bit of a challenge. So I'm gonna take my notes as I always do. Helium, iron, uranium. Let's use copper, right? Yeah, my high school chemistry still coming through. That's nickel, cobalt, and vanadium. Yeah. All right, and we've got 2 trades. Well, this might be a bit of an adventure, but you can see when you upgrade your scanning skill, you get way more details. You can go into different levels of scanning, and you can now see much more stuff. So let's go plop down there where vanadium is, and that's the sandy desert. Let's see what we can find. So we are scanning.
Landing site is
so got one
official.
more level.
Taking the ship down.
Had a bunch of long episodes, but I'm trying to get this episode down to a shorter one. Big shout out to Ivory Tiger and Max from the New Overloads podcast that have been recent follows. I'm up to 24 followers, which is about double of what I had before. And let me just quickly bring up. Let's see. I wanted to give a quick shout out. I've got a bunch of comments. One person in particular has been dropping a bunch of comments. Kanzi. Thank you, Kanzi, for all the awesome comments and interaction. So if you can, go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I will answer. If the comment is more of a question, I'm going to answer, but I definitely do read all the comments. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see what we got here. Whoa, not much gravity here, eh? There's some uranium. So that'll cover uranium. Oh, there it showed. So if we keep scanning, we can see what we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that before. Okay, so I don't necessarily need to take my paper notes anymore, but cool. That's more uranium. I'm looking for the, what was it, vanadium? Was what supposedly we landed it. Here we go. So now we've got vanadium and uranium. That is a civilian outpost. Abandoned mine. Uranium rock. I don't see anything else that's particularly interesting here.
The scanner is Constellation's best friend.
There we go. So let's head towards that, and then we can see if we find anything else. And cross those off. We've got uranium. If we find anything else, we can scan that up. And so the higher level of scanning allows us to pinpoint spaces on planets that we can land and find the stuff we're looking for. That's some uranium rocks. We don't really need that right now, so we won't bother. Yeah, before I get into some heavy combat, I really would prefer to at least upgrade my weapon mod skills. Let's get this copper. That'll mark that off. That's 3 of the 8. And so for going into combat, you can either upgrade specific combat skills like, say, marksmanship, ballistics, pistols, right? So if we go into this, there you go. We can go for ballistics, which affects anything that is using ballistic damage. This is dueling, which is hand-to-hand, lasers, pistol, shotgun, rifle, particle beams. So you can specialize, right? But you gotta specialize in each thing, the weapon you might use. If you go into weapon engineering, this improves your use of weapons for any weapon. So it's kind of a more efficient. We found the geological feature apparently. All right. Nice. There we go. So did we? Wait a minute. We're at the feature, but I don't see what the feature is. Sure. As I was explaining everything to you, there's nickel. Put that while we're here. Remember, for the mining, if you hold, at least on the PC, the right button, and then you focus this reticle, you will mine much quicker. That was copper, right? No, what was that? Nickel? Darn it.
Whew, that there is cold.
That's nickel. Alright, so we just found a feature. And I don't know what it was. Here's the rock pile. You usually find things like this. You know, a trait. So what's the trait we're looking for here? There it is. Unknown feature. 1 of 2. Iron meteorite. And there should be another one nearby. There's cobalt. So might as well scan that. Oops. Cobalt. That's 5. We only need water, helium, and iron. one of two. There should be another one here somewhere. I think I've got this figured out with the trade too. It's one of two or one of three. There's got to be another one close by. There it is over there. That's the other one. So that gives me one of the traits. So we still need another trait. And we need 3 more resources. There's water. And looks like we're on a frozen planet, so we need to mine the water. So we still just need helium and iron. Science outpost. So I think what we'll do, head back to the ship. Check her status, as always. Drop any resources off. Check status. Well, rested bonus, we could use a little bit of that. So we still need, what was it? Helium and iron. So let's take a look. Show the resources. Helium and iron. Iron's the red blotch. Helium, it will be the green. So that looks like a good place to go. So we'll go there first, then we'll sleep. Fuel up.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Fuel up in food and water, that is. Hydration. So let's go find a bed so we can sleep. Alright, thank you folks. It's about noon local time, so just a quick nap.
Hopping at him.
Jump into aid. What do we got? Some shrimp. And some Red Harvest Pale Ale. Sounds good. So that should give us our well-rested bonus, fed, hydrated, and we've got a little bit of damage resistance, but we killed our O2 recovery with the Pale Ale. No, well, that's all right. Good to go. Let's head out there and find our iron and helium we're still looking for. Helium vent. Now we just need iron. I'm pretty sure we landed in a spot with iron. There it is. So we just need another trait. And there's one ahead of us. So let's get this iron. There we go. We're good on the resources. Let's go find another trait. And we've finished this celestial body. Alright, let's run. There we go. That looks different than the one we had. The other one was a sludge pool or something like that from meteor strikes. And this looks like some kind of crystal formation. There we go. And this should get us what we need. We need to scan though. There we go. And we have this planet surveyed. There you go. There should be some goodies here somewhere. As there always is. There it is. Helium. More helium. Where's the bag of goodies? I don't Don't see any bags of goodies. Yeah, we don't want to land in that. That was not good. Okay, so if we take a look at the planet, you can see we've completely surveyed this planet. We've got the 2 straits, solar storm seasons, crystalline crust, and we've got all the resources. So yeah, it was a frozen planet, half 0.4 G, thin atmosphere, no magnetosphere, water is chemical, so we don't want to play in that water. And yeah, we got this one done, so good job. Let's take a look at the next moon. Let's head off to this one. And while we're doing this, full scans or surveys, we are getting scans of these celestial bodies as well. So let's take a look at the map. Scan this one. There we got the scan. We've got to go after water, argon, and benzene. So benzene, we're just going to go for that right away. Frozen dunes. Let's land there. I don't think I need to write them down. There's only 3.
Setting down. Everything
Now
in the clear.
finally, after 9 hours, let's see. Let's take a look at how many hours. I'm trying to bring up the Steam window, and Steam tells me $207 hours in Starfield months. I don't think that's good either. It's just interesting. Don't have an Xbox. Alright, let's exit the ship. It looks rather dusty and bleak out there. There's the benzene. We still need argon and water. Extreme cold. Frozen planet. Let's go for argon and water. Let's see. Let's land right in the middle of this. Do this a little quicker as opposed to running around. I don't think it showed we needed a trade. No trades. Alright, good. So yeah, let's just find some argon and water. That's benzene again. Lots of benzene. Where's the argon? Nice view. There's always really nice views. Starfield. Looks like that's more benzene. Where's our argon? There we go. There's something. That looks like argon. What do we got here? Deserted. Lab. Electrical substation. Oh, that's benzene. There's argon. We just need water. Alright. Let's make another trip. Look for water. Frozen dunes. And so when you're seeing these patches, there's sometimes like a specific resource, like a rock or a spout where you can pick things up that you can manually resource gather, mine if you will. And then when you see patches like this in the ground, that means we could drop down an extractor and extract it. We got argon here and benzene here. So technically, we could put an outpost here and we could extract water, benzene, and argon. All 3 of them right here. But we won't do that. Alright, so where's the water? Gotta be water here somewhere. Has to be water close if the extractors were possible for water. scout for more resource options here. Nice view. Where is our water? Sam, what are you doing over there? Go find that water. Come on, Sam. That's argon. More argon. Need to find a box of something up here. I mean, we could extract water, but I don't think I have necessary requirements for extracting here. So let's set one up here, and I don't have the skills for. Well, I don't have the gear for setting up an extractor. So what we'll do is we will remove this outpost. But we will continue in our search for water. We don't have much luck here. There we go. We found it. Good to go. And since it's frozen, we have to mine it. It is ice. There we go. So, planet scanned. Planet moon. Right, so we can see scanning. I keep saying surveying. Surveying's up here. I'm not interested in maxing this skill because all it does is adds a zoom level. Scan distance increased to 30, 40, then 50. Not really that interesting. As opposed to scanning, we're going to get unique intergalactic resources on planet surfaces and gain a complete list of cargo on ships in space. That's why we want to get there. All right, back to the ship. What a view, eh? Look at the moon. Pretty cool. Hey, Sam. All right, let's plan our next moon. So that one's done. That one's done. Let's go do. We got to do 3 more, right? Let's do that one, which has 5 resources. No trades. Water, lead, uranium, nickel, cobalt. Ollie. All right. And we're running up on time here, so what we're going to do is we'll land. Actually, no, we'll let's just scan this. There we go. Show the resources. It's cool how the sunlight. So many of the moons are tidally locked to their planets. So just like our moon, they will always have a light side and a dark side, as in the dark side of the moon. So yeah, this is where we'll leave it off, and we'll continue in another episode. Thanks everyone for following and commenting on our missions of the professor here in Starfield, and let me know what you think. Thanks.